With me replaying a lot of games as of late, specifically for the PSP and the PlayStation 2, and obviously giving you all my thoughts and feelings, I figured what better way to kind of take a break from video games for once in a while, but showcasing all the games that I am planning to play, or I have completed, or I am currently playing. So right here is basically a stack of all the PSP games and PlayStation 2 games that I have right here laid out for you. And again, this is definitely not going to be it. As I mentioned already, I have plenty more games that I'm planning to locate, find, and buy. A little bit of teasers. I'm planning to eventually play Midnight Club 3 when I eventually get that game again. There's also going to be a legendary bad game that I'm also going to play for the PlayStation 2 that I'll be playing sometime soon. And a few other iconic games that was iconic for the PlayStation 2, like Shadow of the Colossus and Ico to be specific. But without further ado, here's my showcase of all the PSP games and PlayStation 2 games that I currently own that I will list to talk about eventually once I complete them and replay them respectfully. So, first off, let's start with the PSP games. So, we got three of them right here off the bat. So, once I've already completed, GTA Liberty City Stories, you already know, I already finished this game, so you can check that out for yourself if you want to see my full thoughts on that. Next, Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII. This game was my childhood right here, and the fact that that's the Bud's real deal, and I have everything from the original game in itself says a lot. Next, GTA Chinatown Wars. This is a game I'm planning to play pretty damn soon. And given that I've heard of this a really short game that takes place in the GTA 4, technically GTA 3 universe, it gives me more of a reason why I need to play this game. Alright, but moving on, we're going to go with a little disc that doesn't have covers, unfortunately. We have Midnight Club LA Remix for the PSP. Now, I understand there's one for the PS3, and I would prefer to play that version instead of the PSP version, but if there isn't one available, I will have to just stick with this. Who knows? Alright, but now moving on to all my PlayStation 2 games. Here we have Lara Croft's Tomb Raider: The Angel of Darkness with the exclusive trading card inside. And I'm not even bullshitting you. Ever since I had this game for a long time, this puppy has never been opened once at all. I don't know what's even in here, and I refuse to open it. But yeah, the real fucking deal of Lara Croft, The Angel of Darkness for anyone that's out there. But when I get to this game, I'm gonna get to playing this game. Unless y'all want me to play some of these games sooner than later, let me know down in the comments below. Alright, next, the first Devil May Cry for the PlayStation 2. I'm aware there's three of these bitches for the PlayStation 2. If I like the first one, which I most likely will, to be honest with you, I will locate Devil May Cry 2 and 3 and play it for the PlayStation 2. Next, we have Street Fighter Anniversary Collection. I honestly don't know if this is worth making a video on, but this version does have Third Strike Street Fighter 3 and Street Fighter 2 The Anniversary Edition for anyone that wants me to play and talk about Street Fighter in this caliber. Next, Gran Turismo 3. This is considered one of the best, if not one of the most iconic racing games of all time. And some of you argue that it's one of the best racing games in the Gran Turismo franchise, up there with Gran Turismo 4. So obviously, I'm going to play this, and I'm going to definitely locate 4 when I eventually get to this. Next, I have Max Payne, the first Max Payne. Surprisingly, I remember playing this a little bit, but then I never finished the game properly as a kid growing up. And I know there's a second Max Payne, which I will be definitely looking out for and buying for sure. Next, we go into Grand Theft Auto Vice City, which is a game I'm 100% going to be playing pretty soon, as I did state in my GTA LCS video that I will be playing this shortly once and for all. Next, you already know what it is, Midnight Club 2. I tout it as one of the hardest racing games I've played currently. I'm still stuck in the Paris missions. A little update, I finally did beat Ian in this, and now I move on to the next racer, but god damn it, this game is still unforgiving, nonetheless. Next, you've probably seen this in every video, Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance 5. This one, I probably might talk about this soon once I unlock all the characters in the game. If you know how this game works, there's a lot of ways you have to unlock the characters. I'm not going to go over it. I will eventually talk about this though. Next, GTA 3. You already know what it is. I beat the game recently. talked about it, praised the hell out of it, and I can definitely say that this is a classic. Next, we have Final Fantasy 12 Collector's Edition. I just bought this recently, and surprisingly, despite like how rough the case can be outside, like it's still in pretty decent condition. Next is probably one of my favorite Rockstar games of all time, and it's one that I cannot wait to replay again. Bully. Yep, I have the original OG Bully. This is not a drill, the real booklet with the actual map inside, as you can see there in the camera. But yeah, this one I would 100% be playing pretty soon. I'm planning to play this probably after I finish Vice City and Vice City Story specifically, but we'll get into that, shall we? Next, we have the first Midnight Club racing game, which was a pain to also beat, but is one that I've completed to the degree that it is. Next is Okami. This one is one of, if not the last PlayStation 2 games to get released for the PS2, and it's one that I cannot wait to play because I've been hearing nothing but praises about this game when this came out and when this got ported to the Wii at the time. Alright, next we have GTA Vice City Stories. It only makes sense that because I have Vice City, that Vice City Stories is another game I have to play. And unironically, I also have the PSP version of Vice City Stories. So, honestly, between these two versions, I'm gonna play the PlayStation 2 version over the PSP because I remember being the PSP one many, many times, and I think it's only right that we finally give the PlayStation 2 port a shot and beat it this way. And then from there, we go on with Activision Anthology. I don't think you want me to talk about this, but I can talk about this if you want me to. It's up to you guys. And then to wrap it up, we have Tony Hawk's Underground, the first Tony Hawk Underground to be specific. Really great classic skateboard game that I cannot wait to replay once I get to it. And of course, Tekken 4. I believe, in my view, this is like my favorite Tekken game of all time. If you were to ask me what's my favorite Tekken game of all time, once I replay this bad boy, I'm going to be talking about this, of course. And with that being said, I mean, again, everything you see here that I have in my stack, this may not be the final cut, but this is essentially all the games that I've more or less been planning to play, I've completed, etc. And I'm looking forward to talking about it and giving you all how I feel about these games eventually. But if there's any games out there that you want me to play or check out, let me know down below so I can play them and I'll talk about it. And yeah, that's it. Just wanted to simply casually drop a video talking about this, and that's it. See you on the next one. Later.